Hi, it's ResinRobinArt, and I'm Robin. I'm going to try a mica in the resin, putting on stripes. I've taken a 20-ounce skinny tumbler and I spray painted it black with, it's after I cleaned it too, a spray paint called Behr, I think, B-E-H-R, gloss black, because I'm using the micas. I want them to show up. The micas are Jacquard, J-A-C-Q-U-A-R-D, that I got off of Amazon. And I also want to put in my resin some Marabou rainbow alcohol ink. I think that's going to be fun. I think what I'm going to do is put that in my actual resin, a couple of drops, and see how that works. If I can get the lid off. There we go. And I have to cut it. Just a minute. Oh, you have to be careful when you cut it because it really squirts. So I'm going to put a few drops there. I really mixed it too. Did I not mix it enough? Let's make sure. Oh, there we go. I didn't mix it enough. Okay, I probably put at least 6 drops in there. Now I'll mix it in my resin. My resin is Amazing Clear Cast. Love Amazing Clear Cast. Now I do have bubbles, but those I will pop after I'm done here. This I got from Lowe's. It's my torch. You can use a embossing gun also, whatever way you want to do it. When you use the torch though, you have to go back a little bit, do it quickly. Okay, here we go. Put the resin on. Then I mix 9 colors of the mica. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that is going to be so pretty. Okay, and I want to make sure that I get the bottom really well. I am going to be doing the bottom. So what I'm doing right now is just making sure that I get the resin epoxy all over. Here we go. When I clean the tumbler before I started, I clean it with warm water and soap. And then I take rubbing alcohol to clean it. I use both. I'm going to set this down. I want to make sure I get everything out of there. And I want to make sure I get the very top. I mixed about 2 ounces because I'm also using the resin in each cup with a little bit of the mica. The nice thing about this epoxy resin is, and I think most of them are self-leveling, which means they spread out and blend. Let me put this here so it's pretty good. I got my cup turner off of Amazon, and they range for a single one about $20 to $30, I think. They are sure nice to use when you're decorating. Why am I got stuff in there? I don't want things on the tumbler. Okay, that Marabou rainbow alcohol ink is beautiful. It's almost like little stars. Okay, I keep paper towels and wipes around just to kind of wipe my gloves, and this is very loose, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to start. It did not, these mica inks I found, and I've had them for a while, so it didn't tell me what color. So I'm just gonna kind of guess here. This is almost a pink, purple color. And like I say, I'm just spreading it on just to see what happens. And it is coming out kind of a purple. And I just want to put it all over. So I'm going to use different colors, about 9 of them. The mica comes like that, so they're not very big. And mica powder, I'll tell you something, it lasts forever. You just use a little bit. And when I'm done with this, because there are bubbles, I am going to use my torch on it to pop them. Some of these micas are, oh, I forget what that's called. They change colors and they shine and sparkle. And I think mixed on the bigger tumbler. And look at this, it's falling. Why are you doing that? There we go. I want to get the bottom too. Alrighty. I'm going to get the top here. And the whites look kind of the same, but they're actually different colors. This one's a little bit tamer, almost like an ivory. Okay. Now this one is a pinkish purple. Oh, I know. Let me see. It's on here. I know it's on here. Let's see here. Well, no, it's not. But that's all right. All right, this one is kind of a more pink and purple, and I also want it on the bottom. And like I say, you know, you can do anything you want with your tumblers, and it's so much fun. Alrighty. Like I say, I mix 9 different colors. This is kind of like a copper in there. Also want to get it on the bottom a little here. Now when I take the torch, it's going to make it so there will be quite a bit of movement. I don't want too much, because you can thin your epoxy out too much, and then it just starts dripping. This is just a mixture of colors. Now I'm going to get into kind of yellow and gold. Let's get some yellow and gold in there. Okay, my last color is like a honey gold. Okay. I also am using my round light I got off of Amazon. It has different colors to it, I'll show you. Kind of fun when you're doing a video to say, oh, I want that color. That's kind of a bluish, kind of a tan, and then we have the white. Really shows up. Okay, I like this. Kind of wild. I'm kind of wild. So now what I'm going to do while it's spinning is I'm going to take my torch. Get one off of, I have two of them. This one I got off at Amazon. This one I got at Lowe's. My gloves I got at Lowe's. And I always show, I do have my mask with the filters. I have several masks. This one I got at Home Depot. When you're spray painting and mixing your resin, you don't always get, is this out of, now I'm out of propane. Oh, great. Okay, I'm going to stop this for a minute and fill up my torch. I'm back. Had to fill up my torch. Okay, here I go. Not too close. Kind of back a little bit. Go back and forth. Get the bottom. But I do want to get some movement going. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Now what I like to do, I cannot remember, I think her name is Elisa. She introduced the tilting method, where you tilt the tumbler and have it go down and up instead of just one way. And this causes a different pattern, which is kind of fun to watch. Let's see how this one goes. Tilting it back and forth. You can see the movement there. Well, we have gold and yellow and bronze and white and just all kinds of colors in here. Kind of a, what is that, mashed together different colors. Purple. I really like it. When you let it your first cure, if you're going to add a decal, you want to let it cure for about 4 to 5 hours. And then add your decal, put your resin epoxy over it, and then for a full cure takes about 48 to 72 hours depending on the resin you're using. My amazing clear cast, I'm trying to remember how long it takes. I think it takes about 24 to 28 hours to cure. There's one spot here, and this is something you do have to watch for, and that's fish eyes. So I'm going to, before it hardens, want to get rid of that. That's more resin in here. And that's what you check for. Usually I don't get them, but there's always a time when you do. And that will mix fairly well anyway. Now I'm going to take this and see if I can go the other way. There we go. So like I say, I'm going to let this set. Don't know if I'm going to put a decal or not. And I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back.